down, but I can't miss you if you're always around. Yeah, you know I love you down, but I can't miss you if you're always around.
Hello, welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. If you like what we talk about here today, hit that like button, share, and comment down below. So I'm gonna jump right into this video. We are discussing my highly anticipated final season, season 8 of Game of Thrones. I'm a late person to Game of Thrones. I think I joined in on the whole Game of Thrones thing when it was already like, I think it was like season 6, and I started watching it by accident. I just happened to stumble upon it and I started watching it, and it was good, so I went back and binge watched, caught up, and been watching it ever since. As you know, if you are a Game of Thrones person, then you know we have waited a whole year for this final season. It's like a bittersweet feeling, like I've been waiting on it, so I'm amped that it's here. But by that same token, I stuttered a little bit, but by that same token, I'm just a little bit sad because this is gonna be it. No more Game of Thrones after this season. So I'm really amped to just know what's gonna happen. Like, I kind of just want to know right now. So I'm excited for every Sunday. I want every Sunday to hurry up just for Game of Thrones. I just want to know what's gonna happen. I wrote notes because y'all know my memory is no bueno. Okay, I watched this late last night. I wanted to do the video last night, but it wasn't gonna happen. I was so tired. I had a long weekend. My weekend, it was just super long. Starting, I think, Thursday. Every day after that, all the way to yesterday, was just super long. I had a lot going on with church events from Thursday all the way to last night, Sunday night. So I was tired. I pushed myself to stay up and go ahead and watch Game of Thrones, which I couldn't go to sleep. I couldn't wait to get home to watch it. I was so amped. So I'm gonna jump right into it. The beginning of this episode was just, like I can't even put it into words. Just seeing Daenerys and Jon Snow and their entry with the army and everything was just so, yeah, we here to kill and destroy. Like, it was phenomenal. And then Arya in the audience or in the crowd, you know, just chilling, just being Arya. And I love how down to earth Arya is, because she's royalty too, really. Like, she really is. And I just love Arya's. I think if I had to choose a favorite, it would be hard for me to choose between her and her sister Sansa, because Sansa grew on me. Sansa was mad annoying in the beginning, and then she grew on me. She grew as a person, as a character, as she experienced things and just life. And she wasn't just this little butterflies and rainbows little girl anymore. She had to grow up. She had to, you know, see some things. She had to go through some things, and it made her strong and it made her smart. Because Sansa is really smart. I think she's very underestimated. But by that same token, she's a little bit cocky, and I really want her to tone the cockiness down just a smidge. Anyway, I want to stay on track. That's the whole point of my notes. So the entry of the two of them, it was really, really dope. I really liked the beginning of the episode. The only thing is they keep painting them as a couple, and it's annoying because we know that they are related. Like, that's your aunt, dude. Like, that's the gross part. And I'm glad, I'm finna jump ahead, but if you have not watched it yet, spoiler alert. But I'm glad that they finally told him, Jon Snow, who he really is and who Daenerys Targaryen is to him. So maybe he can pump the brakes on all of making out and having sex and all that with your auntie, because it's nasty. Okay? It's nasty. Anyway, the reunion of the Starks, I wished all of them would have been like together at the same time, but I still liked, when Jon and Sansa greeted each other. That was cool, but Sansa, she got this like, I'm the Lady Stark, and that's great. Hold your crown, but that's your brother. Like, you ain't seen him in a minute. Be humble, So theirs was a little, whatever. It was weird because she's kind of in this, I don't know, king, queen status, Lady Stark, which is great. You are Lady Stark, but bring it down a notch, would you? Because you acting like Cersei just a little bit. And that's creepy. Like, nobody wants to be Cersei Lannister. Then when he saw Bran, was like, yo, because the last time Jon and Bran saw each other, Bran was a little boy and their whole family was not dead and all of that. So he has not seen Bran in a really long time. So to see Jon and Bran together, it was an awe moment. But at the same time, it's just like, Bran has really grown up and Bran is a whole nother person. And Bran got that look. Bran don't really break character or of this whatever he is, that he can see all, know all. He doesn't break that for anybody. It's like, I don't got time to be like, hey, how you doing? I need you to know what's up. You know what I'm saying? That's his persona at all times. Which is a little creepy if you ask me, but that's Bran, and we have to accept that that's Bran. And I put my nose down and I should not have. When Jon went to see Arya, or when Arya saw him by the tree, their embrace was my favorite because it started off just like the other ones. I'm in my mode. I'm in my who I am now. Bump who he was before, sister and brother. It started off like that. And then Arya jumped in his arms like the little sister she is. And I thought that was a great moment. I feel like everybody should have had that moment. Maybe Sansa didn't have that moment because, she got to be Lady Stark. And the people was watching. I don't know. But I think that's just who Sansa is now. She is Lady Stark at all times. And it's interesting because she kind of reminds me of her mom in some ways. Her mom their mom was also a mom. She wasn't all Lady Stark. She was a mom as well, because a lot of stuff that she did, mostly everything she did was to protect her family. So, Sansa, she's definitely giving me some Lady Stark. She's taking that role very well, and she's acting like her mom. So she had a good example. So do you think, Sansa? I'm looking forward to seeing where this road takes her. I don't like that Sansa seems to have a beef with Daenerys, because that can be dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Because Daenerys has to keep status quo. She is queen of all. She wants the throne. She feels like she's owed the throne, mostly because she don't know who Jon Snow really is. We all know that he actually is the heir to the throne, but she thinking she is. So everybody should battle, the need to her, and she don't have time for attitudes, because she's gotten to a place where she doesn't have to deal with your attitude. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that Sansa comes around and that doesn't become an issue. The whole Daenerys and Sansa thing. Really hoping that does not come an issue. What else? Greyjoy. I thought she was dead. The girl, I can't think of the sister's name, but I really thought she was dead. So when they showed her, I was just like, oh, okay. The fact that she wasn't dead, I knew some kind of way she was going to get out of those chains, out of, that situation. So I really wasn't worried about that. I could tell that the fact that they showed her alive, she was going to, break free. And I don't know where the storyline for the Greyjoys are going to go. I'm not real sure how that's going to go. But the brother going back to Winterfell, I hope that they receive him, because of all that he's done, the shadiness, that he's done. I hope that they receive him and just take him back and let him help, because y'all really need all the help you can get, because the Night King is no joke, okay? And he now has a dragon. Let's just remember that. Y'all got two. But he has one, and we don't know what that little ice thing really makes that dragon capable of. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't really know. You know, we know that when people die by his hands, they join the Night Army. So we don't really know what all this dragon can do now that he is a part of the Night King's army. So I'm looking forward to that, but that is a lot of power that the Night King has already. The moment that Tyrion had with Sansa, and she was like, the fact that you believe Cersei would send her army, or Cersei would join us, shows me that you're not the wise guy that I thought that you were. You know, when she said, I used to think that you were the smartest man alive, and then she walked out, she had a point, because the minute Sansa said that, you know, agreed to joining or sending her army to help with this fighting the Night King, I knew it was something about it, because Sansa, she just does not have a loyal bone in her body. She's an underhanded person at all times, starting with the fact that she enjoys sleeping with her biological brother. Disgusting. But that's neither here nor there. But I'm just saying, Cersei she's just a diabolical person. Like, you know how you always have that evil person in every storyline, every plot? She definitely embodies evil. She really does. And I enjoyed that moment where she got humiliated through the town. I enjoyed that, personally. I think Tyrion, I'm trying to see what his role really is going to end up being. Like, he's the hand to the queen, yes. But at this point, I don't really see where he's going to come in handy. I guess we'll see. Definitely when Jaime comes, I'm sure he's going to have to jump in and try to help Jaime, because from the clips that we saw and just knowing how everybody feels about Jaime, I think everybody gonna get sidetracked and start focusing on all the stuff that Jaime's done, and they're gonna want revenge, versus seeing the advantage that they could actually have with having Jaime with them, having Jaime on their side. So we'll just see how it's gonna play out. I wish that they would just let all that other stuff go until they defeat the Night King, because everybody's focus needs to be on the Night King. All this other stuff about the throne and all that can wait. It really can, because the big issue right now is the Night King. The big threat right now is the Night King. Nobody else should be worried about no grudges, no harm done, no nothing else, no who's the true king of this, who's the true queen of this, who's the lady of this, lady of that. All that, none of that matters right now. Everybody's focus needs to be on the Night King and his army, and how are we going to defeat them. That's what I think that everybody's focus should be on, but we know that's not how it's going to go, because just from the clip that they showed us from the rest of the season, it's going to be a period where they're trying to figure out if they should kill Jaime Lannister or not, which clearly they should not, but we gonna see. Jon Snow riding the dragon, that was funny to me. Okay, first of all, when he first went to pet the dragon last season, that was scary. I was scared for him. The fact that the dragon let you do that, cool, but I would not push my limits on trying to ride this dragon. Like, no thank you. I'd have been like, you know what, I see y'all when y'all get back. You good. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I like it down here where I am. Let's just be good. But he took the chance. He rode the dragon. It was a rough go for a little while, and that part was funny. He was hollering like he was on the ride on Six Flags. That was funny to me. I also want to reiterate, once they landed, that waterfall was beautiful, by the way. Wherever they were, where they landed, and all the ice, and just this beautiful waterfall. It was absolutely gorgeous where they were. But them kissing and making out, it made me throw up in my mouth a little bit. Like, it was disgusting. Just because, dude, I'm yelling at the TV, dude, that's your aunt. Hey, yo, John, you can't do that. That's your auntie. Like, you can't be making out with your auntie. What if you knock your auntie up? Not good. No bueno, dude. No bueno. That was disgusting. That was disgusting. I'm just like sitting there like, say, somebody need to say something ASAP because this is getting out of hand. I'm sick of seeing these two make out. I'm sick of people saying, oh, they should be a couple. Oh, that would be good. No, it wouldn't. That's his auntie. That's nasty. Somebody tell him who he really is so we can stop seeing them make out. Ew. Anyway. Oh, and then, again, my notes. Sam, the sweetheart. I call him a little teddy bear. He is so sweet. And I really hate that moment that he had with Daenerys Targaryen. Khaleesi. I like calling her Khaleesi. I hate that moment that they had, though, because he was excited to meet her. And then she ruined it. Like, I get that she just wanted to be honest with him. And I don't know a better time that she could have told him. I think her timing was fine, I guess, because at no time would it have been okay for her to say, I killed your dad. Oh, and I killed your brother because they wouldn't bend the knee. What? You couldn't find another? Give him some time. You couldn't. I'm sorry, Sam. Like, that's all I kept saying to the TV. Oh, I'm so sorry. And he was getting so choked up. Like, that was so sad. I'm so sorry, Sam. And then she was standing there looking at him like she didn't just say that she just killed his family. Ma'am. That, I'm sorry, Sam. See, I don't even have no words. I'm sorry, Sam. That was horrible. I'm sorry. I hated hearing him choked up like that. He's trying to still, you know, your grace and your grace this and your grace that. But your grace just killed my family. You know what I'm saying? So, and then he went to Bran, talked to Bran, and Bran was like, you got to tell Jon what's up. And I was, for once, with the little creepy dude, Bran. Because that's what I be calling him every time he on the screen, staring into space like this. If I was walking by Bran, I would have been like, yo, can you look over there? Like, why you? He be just looking really creepy. And I don't even ever see him blink. He just be like this. So imagine walking by him and he just standing there sitting. He's not standing. No pun intended. Sitting there staring at you. Bran, it's creepy, dude. It's bad enough you in this chair. Come on. Anyway, I'm glad that he convinced Sam to go tell Jon Snow the truth of who he is. I really didn't think it was going to be that easy for him to believe him. But at the same time, if he would have believed anybody, it definitely would have been Sam. So, that was good. I'm gonna show y'all what I wrote in my notes about Bran. I put Bran Stark has become the most creepy person ever. He really is. That little sit and stare, it's just like, dude, like, what are you doing? Like, can you find, I don't know. He is mad creepy. Oh, the ending. Well, we all knew that, because I was trying to, like, why did I write that? We all knew that Jaime was going to the north. Like, from the way the last season ended, season 7 ended, we knew that Jaime was going to the north. But when he showed up and creepy Bran was sitting there staring at him like this, I was like, oh, that's who he waiting for. So, because he was waiting on Jaime, I'm interested to know what he knows, because you know Bran knows all, sees all, whatever. What does Bran know the reason, or that he needs to say the reason that he was sitting there waiting on Jaime like that? I'm curious. Like, he was waiting on Jaime because he told was it Sam that he told he was sitting there waiting on somebody, and then we see the person he was waiting on was Jaime, even though he didn't say nothing, just sat there looking. Anyway, what does he have to say? Like, what does he know? I'm intrigued. I'm anxious. I want to know what's up. Why we waiting on Jaime? Do Jaime got some good news for us. That's why I'm saying they shouldn't be trying to kill Jamie, because what does Bran know? Like, how can Jamie help us? How can he assist? You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. Or maybe he was just sitting there like, I knew you was coming. Maybe it was a I knew you was coming type thing. Because, again, Bran is see all know all now. So, maybe it was just, I knew you was coming. And that makes sense. But what if there's something else that he actually knows? I guess we'll see. Well, that is it for me for this first episode. I loved it. I can't wait till next week to see the next one, and I will be back with another review for episode 2. If something happened in this episode that I did not discuss that you would like to discuss, leave it down in the comment section and we will talk about it. Until next time. Oh, wait. Did you subscribe? You did. I know. I seen you when you click that button. You subscribe. Hey, subscribers. But if you did not or have not yet, what you waiting on? It only costs free. Just click the button. And tap the notification bell so that every time I upload a new video, you will get a notification. Until next time, y'all. I'll holla.
You know I love you down, but I can't miss you if you're always around.